Welcome back to the Ageist YouTube channel. I'm glad you're here. In today's video, I'm going to spill all the tea on what to do in your 20s so that you age like fine wine and feel and look your best in your 30s, 40s, and beyond. I'm a living proof that age is just a number. At 41, I don't feel any different than I used to when I was in my teens or even early 20s or late 20s. So you don't have to get old per se if you actually lay the foundation and do it right in your 20s. Now, today I'm going to be covering diet and lifestyle. A skincare video that's going to be separate is going to be coming next. And if you are not in your 20s and you're in your 30s or 40s, you still should be watching this video because you want to make sure that you have the foundation right. And if you're only now starting in your 30s and 40s to pay more attention to your health and skin health and beauty and aging, make sure to watch this video so you'll know exactly what to do to lay the foundation. And then I will release other videos for people in their 30s and 40s that will have some additional tips and tricks to build upon what I'm going to cover today. First things first, protein is king. And you want to make sure you're getting enough because protein is literally a building block for everything in your body, including your skin. And it's not just collagen and elastin. Every cell of your body needs protein to run properly. You want to make sure you're getting enough so that your beautiful skin is getting enough amino acids to build those healthy cells and proteins that act as a scaffolding to your face, collagen and elastin. So you want to consume at least 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of ideal body weight. You can also calculate lean body mass, but that's a little bit more complicated. So let's just make it simple. Your ideal body weight in grams. And majority of your protein sources should be coming from animal sources, simply because those protein sources are complete. So you're getting all the amino acids that you need. And by the way, collagen is not a complete protein. So if you're supplementing, amazing, but don't rely on it as an actual protein source. It's more of like a supplement. So fish, lean meats, eggs would be your number one go-to. Seafood as well. Dairy products if you're tolerating them well. But also, as an addition, you can use plant-based as well, like quinoa, buckwheat, and even plant shakes, but don't make the bulk of your protein intake plant-based simply because you're not getting enough and not complete protein sources with those. Now you need the rainbow in your life. And by that, I mean you need to consume all different colors of vegetables and fruits and berries, as many as you can. So definitely load up your plate with those leafy greens, broccoli, red cabbage, also lots of different berries like deep purple blueberries, bright red raspberries, cherries, all sorts of different things. The more color you have on the plate, the better, simply because it means you're getting all sorts of different polyphenols and antioxidants with those colors. And those foods are not just pretty, they're also providing fiber for your healthy gut microbiome, which is extremely vital for healthy skin, to keep that acne at bay, and keep your hormones in check. Happy gut, happy hormones, and beautiful skin. In addition, polyphenols and antioxidants are also keeping that oxidative stress at bay so that your skin stays youthful longer. And also, polyphenols do feed your gut microbiome as well, not just fiber. So definitely take in as many different colors on your plate as you can. Next, you want to make sure you're consuming enough of healthy fats. So definitely no low-fat diets over here. Egg yolks from pastured chickens, that should be really bright orange. The darker the color, the more saturated, the better. Fatty fish like salmon, sardines, anchovies, and mackerel are amazing. And also nuts and seeds and healthy plant fats like avocados and extra virgin olive oil. each cell of your body and skin are made up of fat. So you definitely want to consume those healthy fats so that the new healthy cells are made up of them. If you're consuming bad fats, that's what your cells are going to be made up of. So every single day, make sure you have some form of good fat on your plate to keep your skin glowing. Now, let's talk about what you should absolutely avoid. There are certain foods that are going to destroy your skin, disrupt your hormones, and break down your collagen. Those French fries, stay away. I understand everyone needs a treat every now and then. Make it once every 6 months. No French fries or chips for you. And especially if they're made up in seed oils. Definitely no McDonald's. You also want to avoid charred meats or caramelized onions, things like that, as much as possible, because those foods contain advanced glycation end products that disrupt your collagen function and structure, leading to faster aging. Sugar. I will break down this in a little bit more detail. I wouldn't be so afraid of sugar in general, but you definitely want to keep sugar to moderation. A treat every now and then is not going to hurt you. It's important to keep your blood sugar stable, check your A1C level every now and then, and make sure it is within a healthy range. I'll break this down in another video. And definitely avoid all seed oils. When we get a seed like canola seed, there's omega-3, which is wonderful. However, because of the rigorous processing of these oils, for us to actually get those oils from the seed, it takes a lot of heat, chemicals, pressure, and overall massive beating up of those oils for us to actually get that oil from the seed. So as a result, those oils are already damaged simply because omega-3s and 6s contain double bonds, which are easily oxidized, aka damaged. So when we put these oils, seeds to start with, through that rigorous process to get the extraction done and get those oils out, we end up with a lot of damaged molecules. So I would avoid those oils at all costs. Even if we start with just canola oil, a lot of times things like French fries are undergoing additional frying, heating, and beating up of those very delicate fatty acids. So stay away from any seed oils and only use extra virgin, cold pressed olive oils or avocado oils that have not gone through such rigorous processing to damage the molecules. Now let's talk minerals. You definitely want to make sure that you are getting enough to keep your skin healthy and run over 300 reactions happening in your body every single day smoothly. Most of us are deficient in minerals simply because, unfortunately, fruits and vegetables that we consume that grow in the soil that is depleted end up having less of those minerals. So you definitely want to make sure you're consuming foods that are higher in those so that you're getting enough for your skin. For example, Brazil nuts are really high in selenium. Pumpkin seeds are a great source of zinc. However, you do want to kind of lean on animal sources such as oysters because they will contain most bioavailable zinc. As well as copper. And lean beef, for example, as well, is extremely high in both copper and zinc, and in smaller amounts, other minerals as well. So definitely load up on those to keep your skin glowing and keep acne away, as well as run most of the enzymes that are needed for detoxification properly. Now, it's not only about what you eat, but also how you live. Lifestyle is extremely important. You want to make sure to get enough activity in your day to get the blood flowing and get that blood flow to your skin. Because the better the blood flow, the more nutrients your skin will get, and the faster the bad stuff, the byproduct of metabolism and toxins, are going to be removed from your skin. So whether it's going for a run or a walk or a hike, or maybe you're going to walk to a grocery store or play with your dog, any daily activity is very important. Now, this is on top of your actual exercise routine. Hopefully, you have one at least 30 minutes, at least 3 times a day. At least 3 times a week. If more, fantastic. I'm going to drop a truth bomb that's going to change your beauty game forever, and that is strength training. I personally have been strength training since my early 20s, and so over 15 years. And I think that's what made a huge difference in my overall aging process. Why is this important? Specifically, weightlifting, strength training, it's not only great for your muscles and bones. We'll talk about it later. Building muscle and bone is extremely important in your 20s and 30s because, especially for women, we're going to be hit with menopause and those hormones decline very rapidly. So that could affect the rate of bone loss and muscle loss significantly. So we want to build a bank while we're still young as much as possible so that later we don't have those drastic losses. Strength training is actually vital for your skin as well for a few reasons, but the main ones is number one, strength training increases the activity of detoxification enzymes. So we detox bad stuff out of our body much faster so it doesn't wreak havoc on our skin and overall health. It also promotes hormone balance. If you do strength training regularly, it can definitely even out your hormones so we don't have to deal with breakouts or hormonal acne. And last but not least, collagen turnover. Strength training increases collagen turnover, meaning we are breaking down old dysfunctional collagen fibers faster and we're making healthier, stronger, well-formed collagen faster as well. So the renewal process is much quicker than if you don't strength train. So definitely call your trainer or look up some videos online and start a strength training routine in your 20s. Or if you're older, it's never too late to start. And one more lifestyle hack is, of course, hydration. You want to make sure your skin is plump and hydrated. And what helps with that? It's not just drinking water, but actually getting enough electrolytes so that you have that balance in your body and your skin cells are actually getting that water inside versus it's just flushed through your system. I, for example, start my morning with a 32 ounce of filtered water with either electrolytes. I really like Element. You can use anything that you like. Make sure it's not does not have sugar. And also, you can do just plain lemon. Just squeeze it in there, a warm water, and drink it up to make sure that you flush out all those toxins built up from liver function over the night, and you start your day hydrated. And of course, make sure you stay hydrated throughout the day. Now, I'm going to quickly go over what not to do in your 20s. Under no circumstances, please do not do any cosmetic treatments in your 20s. You're going to ruin your skin. No chemical peels, please. No lasers. No Botox, no fillers. Please, I beg of you. I know it's everywhere and people are doing it all the time, but the issue is that that will age you much faster and you absolutely don't need it. Botox, movement is normal, and also just train your face not to go all over the place when you're talking. There's no need for you to raise your brows when you are not surprised, right? A lot of people talk with constant animation. You can definitely train your muscles not to contract as severely. So that will prevent the wrinkles from forming. Fillers, absolutely not. I'm going to have a separate video on the fillers and the dangers of them, as well as Botox, actually, and why I don't recommend it at any age, to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen to me in 5 or 10 years. So you never say never, but I'm really against it in general. And absolutely do not ruin your skin barrier with constant chemical peels in office as well as laser treatments. You absolutely do not need any of that. So less is more, and prevention is key at this age. So make sure you have your diet and lifestyle on point. And I will go over this basic skincare routine you can start in your 20s and what to focus on in the next video. Let me know in the comments if anything was not clear, if you want me to dive a little bit deeper into a specific topic that I covered. And I will see you next time.